Hello my dear student, myself Amit Pandey and I welcome you all in this online classes. So in last class I explained till question number 5 of exercise 7.1 and today I am going to start from question number 6. So see here what is given in question number 6 means some points are given, 4 points are given and it is asking comment that the type of quadrilateral these are forming. Okay, so let's start the question number first. So see here the first point is given is -1 -2, second point is 1 0, third point is -1 2 and fourth point is -3 and 0. So let us name all this point A, B, C and D. Means -1 -2 will be named as A, then 1 0 will named as B, then -1 2 will C and -3 0 will D. So let's start to find the distance between these points, that is AB, then BC, then CD and then DA, and we have to find diagonal also. So let me show the solutions of the question. See here, see these are the points which is given in the question and let us find AB. So again use the same formula, distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, or you can write y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. So in both the cases you will get the same result. So just put the value. See, -1 is x1 and -2 is y1. Here 1 is x2 and 0 is y2. So put here. So we will get under root 8. So after factorization we can write 2 under root 2. Now in the same manner find BC. See here, this is point B. 1 0 coordinate is B point and -1 2 coordinate is C point. So just put the value here. So 1 is what? 1 is x1 and 0 is y1, -1 is x2 and 2 is y2. So put here. So we will get 2 root 2. Okay. So see here AB and BC is equal. That is 2 root 2 and 2 root 2. Now come for CD here. So this is C point and this will be D point. So in C point, C -1 is x1 and 2 is y1, -3 is x2 and 0 is y2. So again use the distance formula and find the distance CD. So it will be again root 8, that is 2 root 2. Now next we have to find AD. So this is A point and this is D point. So again -1 will be treated as x1 and -2 will be treated as y1, then -3 will be treated as x2 and 0 will be y2. So AD will be what? AD will be again under root 8, that is 2 root 2. Then we have to find AC. So see, this is A point and this will be B point. So here -1 will be x1 and -2 will be y1, and here -1 will be x2 and 2 will be y2. So again put the distance formula here, use distance formula. So we will get AC as root 16, that is 4. Now next we have to find BD. So this 1 0 is B point and this -3 and 0 is D point. So 1 is x1 and 0 is y1 and -3 is x2 and 0 is y2. So finally we get the diagonal 4. So what are the conclusion which we can draw from these values? See here, all the side, that is AB, BC, CD and AD all are 2 root 2. See here, 2 root 2, 2 root 2, 2 root 2 and 2 root 2. So we can say that the side is what? The sides are equal. Now what about the diagonals? See, the diagonal are 4 and 4. So diagonal are also equal. So tell me the name of the quadrilateral which is having equal sides and diagonals are equal. So it is what? It is square. In a square only the diagonals are equal and sides are equal. So the given points are the points of squares. The square. Okay. I hope you have understand the problem. Now come for the second part of the same question. So the point given here in this second part is -3 5 is A point, 3 1 is B point, 0 3 is C point, then -1 -4 is D point. So let us find the distance between AB, then BC, then CD and then DA and then diagonal. In the same manner we have to find the distance. So AB will be 2 root 13, then BC will be root 13, then CD will be 5 root 2, and AD will be root 85. I'm not going to explain in detail because in the previous question I had explained how to take x1 y1, x2 y2, and what is the formula regarding the distance AB, BC, CD and AD. In the same manner which I have done in the previous question, I am solving the same question. So the result which is in this question will be AB is 2 root 13, then BC is root 13, then CD is 5 root 2, then AD is root 85. So see here, not a single sides are equal. So if the sides are not equal, then no need to go for the diagonal, because it is not giving any clue that it is a special type of quadrilateral. Because if the sides are not equal, whether opposite sides can be equal, two sides can be equal, then we have to think about further whether we have to find diagonal or not. But in this question, not a single sides are equal, so no need to find a diagonal. Directly we can write that these points are the points of simple quadrilateral, okay, or general quadrilateral. Okay, so now let's start question number third. So again, 4 point is given: 4 5 7 6 4 3 1 2. So just named it this point as A, B, C and D. And let's start to find distance AB, then BC, then CD and then DA. So use the distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So AB will be root 10, then BC will be root 18. In the same manner I am solving. CD will be root 10 and AD is root 18. So see here, in this sides, two sides are equal, that is root 10 and root 10. See, side AB is root 10 and side CD is root 10, and BC and AD are root 18. So we can say that this AB and this CD are opposite sides. If you draw a quadrilateral and when you see these two sides, that is AB and CD, then you will get these two sides AB and CD are opposite sides and BC and AD are opposite sides. So when opposite sides are equal, then it will give the hint of parallelogram. Okay, so one more property we have to show here, whether the diagonals are equal or not. But in case of parallelogram, we are knowing that diagonals are not equal. So let's find diagonal. So AC will be what? AC will be 2 and then CD is 13 root 2. So diagonals are not equal. Now we can say that these points, this given point A, B, C and D are the points of parallelogram. Okay, so just understand in which situation we have to find diagonal. Don't try to find diagonal in every question. If the distance is not equal, then no need to find the diagonal. Okay, now come for the question number 7, and it is very important question for exam point of view also. Now see what is given here. Find the point on x-axis. This is important concept. In which point it is asking, means we have to find the point on x-axis, okay, and which is equidistant from these 2 points. So there is one point on x-axis and that point is equidistant from 2 points. So can we say that suppose we have a point x, let it be name A, and point B, that is 2 minus 5, and point C, that is minus 2 and 9. So this A to B and A to C are equal because it is equidistant from the x point. Now one more thing, if the point is on x-axis, then what is the value of y? If the point is on x-axis, then y is 0. So this point we can consider as a x0, because if in every situation, if any point is on x-axis, when the point is on x-axis, then the value of y is 0, and when the point is on y-axis, then the value of x is 0. Suppose in place of x-axis, if in a question it is given find the point on y-axis, then y, then x will be 0 and y will as a y. Okay, so the point which we have taken here or assumed here is x0 because the point is on x-axis. Now then we have to find the distance of these points from these 2 points. So for the first conditions, this x is what? X1, and this 0 is y1, and this 2 is x2, and this minus 5 is y2. So use the distance formula and find the distance between this point and this point. So it will be x minus 2 whole square plus 5 square. So take it equation number 1. Now again find the distance between this point and minus 2 and 9 point. So here in this case x will be x1 and 0 is y1 and minus 2 is x2 and 9 is y2. So the distance will be x plus 2 whole square plus 9 whole square. So take it equation number 2nd. Now tell me, this complete equation is equals to this equation or not? Yes, it is equal, because it is given that these 2 points are equidistant from this point. So whatever the distance we have finded here, this distance and this distance, both the distance are equal. So equation number 1 is equals to equation number 2. So when you equalize these two distances, then root and root will cancel. Now see here. Now see here. This first equation is equals to the second equation. So thus cancel this root and root. So you will get x minus 2 whole square plus 5 square is 25. Then x plus 2 whole square, then 9 square is 81. So just open this bracket as a minus b whole square, that is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Then 25 will remain as 25. Then just open this bracket as a plus b whole square, then it is a square plus b square plus 2ab, and 81 will be as 81. Now then we have to solve this complete equations, and you know how to solve the equation. So the value of x is minus. So after solving this equation, we will get x is minus 7. So what is that point? That is minus 7 and 0 are the point which is equidistant from two given point. Okay. So now see the next question. Question number 8. Find the value of y for which the distance between point this and this is 10 unit. This time in the question the distance is given. Okay, and we have to find the value of this y. Okay, so the distance between these 2 points is 10 units. So just apply the formula of distance formula in between these 2 points and equalize the equation to 10. Now see here, 2 point is given. Just name these 2 points a and b and find the distance in terms of y. So it will be 2 minus 10 whole square plus minus 3 minus y whole square, that is 10. So see here, under root minus 8 square, 2 minus 10 is what? Minus 8. So minus 8 square plus 3 plus y whole square equals to 10. So now see, if we square on both the sides, if we give a square here and square here, so the 10 square will be 100, but the square of any root will be free from the root. So it will what? Minus 8 whole square is 64, and this is what? A plus b whole square, that is 100 equals to 100. So just subtract this 100 from 64, so it is 36. Now then y plus 3 is what? Under root 36, so that is plus minus 6. If any value that will be free from the root will be in form of plus and minus. So 36 is what? 36 is free from root, value is 6, so it is plus minus 6. So y can be plus 6 or can be minus 6. So just put here, so y will be 3 and minus 3. See, solve this equation. So y is what? 6 minus 3 or minus 6 minus 3. So minus 6 minus 3 is what? Minus 9, and 6 minus 3 is what? 3. So 3 and minus 9 are the values of y. Okay, so both the positive and negative value can be possible in any coordinate, in any graph. Both the value is possible, plus value is possible and minus value is possible. So both the value can be acceptable. Now come for the next question. See here, if q01 is equidistant from P and R point. Now in this question it is given, this is the point from which these 2 points is equal. Means suppose if we find the distance QP and QR, then QP is equals to QR. Again I am repeating, we have to find the distance QP and then QR, and then equalize these two distance, because it is given that QP is equals to QR. So just find distance QP or PQ, both are same. So this is P point and this is Q point. Suppose if you are taking QP, then your x1 y1 and x2 y2 will change. So no problem, the answer remains same. Suppose you have taken x1 0 and y1 1, and some other students have taken this 0 as x2 and y as y2. So both the answer is correct. No, there will be no change in the answer, because we are doing square of that formula. So if suppose negative will come, then the negative square will positive. So no need to take the tension about that whether P will take as x1 y1 or Q will take as x1 y1. Out of these two, PQ, anyone you can take as x1 y1 or x2 y2. So after putting the value or coordinate in the distance formula, we got these two equations. So just solve, or before solving just cancel this square root. So it will be x equals to plus minus 4. I hope you understand the concept for this question. Now see question number 10. Find the relation between x and y such that the point xy is equidistant from point 36 and minus 34. Same question. Suppose this is A point and this 36 is B point and minus 34 is C point. So we can say that AB is equals to AC. Means we have to find the distance AB and distance AC, and then we have to solve the complete equation, and we have to just answer this complete equation in terms of x and y. Means how this x is depend on y or y depend on x, we have to show here. So just find the distance. First AB, I named x and y as A, 36 as B, and minus 34 as C. So AB is what? AB is under root x minus 3 square plus y minus 6 square, and AC is what? X plus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square. So first just cancel this root. So after solving the complete equation, this x square and x square will cancel here. So the final equation is 3x plus y minus 5 equals to 0. So this is the equation with respect to x and y. Okay. So these are the complete solutions of the exercise 7.1. So in next video I will just give the concept of 7.2 and the solution of 7.2. So student, I hope you have understand the concept of distance formula and complete solution of 7.1. And suppose if still there is any doubt, then please comment me in the comment section, or you can call me also on my phone number 8955 109775. So student, thank you and have a nice day.